Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day, and today I wanted to do a very easy summer foundation face routine. This is the look right here. I feel like it's very put together, but it's so easy and I'm not using many products at all. When I was on vacation in Florida, I did this every single day. I don't think I used really any other products. Maybe a few different eyeshadow looks, but as far as face, this is what I did every day. It's so hot outside, and here in North Carolina, like today, is high in the mid-90s. It's hot. You don't want a lot of layers on your face, and this is the look for me that I'm just absolutely loving. It's so simple, very lightweight, and it really does last. So I'll show you real fast, and if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have nothing on my face. I have washed it, and that is it. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply some lip balm, and this is the Fresh Sugar, just the clear balm. This was actually the little sample one I got for my birthday from Sephora. So I don't have any moisturizer, anything. My face is completely clean, and yeah, so this is fresh nothingness. And so I'm using my new Tarte. This is it says Amazonian Clay Tinted Moisturizer, but they have repackaged it and now it's the Amazonian Clay BB Cream or BB Tinted Moisturizer. So this is in Agent 14 in the color Disguised, and it's just kind of their tan yellow undertone product. So I just kind of start by, and it might look a little dark for my skin just looking at it, you know, like that, but it will blend in nicely. So I just start off like that. I use my fingers. I want this to be just super simple and kind of very easy out the door. And I did this every day on vacation last week in Florida. So it just applies a nice, just a nice tint. It's not a full coverage by any means. It's a very light coverage. But this time of year, if you have a little bit more color in your skin, some tan, it seems to just really even things out and make it look nice. Alright, so that is one coat. I apply that everywhere. It does have an SPF in it of 20, and so I want it, you know, all over my eyes. If you don't normally apply foundation on your eyes, I definitely do this because I don't have on any moisturizer or anything. So I want a little bit more coverage, so I'm going in with a little bit more. Not as much this time, just one little squeeze, and like the main areas is where I'm going to go in with that. Okay, so I'm just going to rub that in, just really in the areas that I would usually want more coverage. And it really does blend into your skin nicely, and I will be getting more tan than I am now. So if it's not a perfect match at this point, I know it eventually will be. Alright, so that is rubbed in totally with my fingers. Very easy, very blendable. And yeah, so that is that. And it might appear a little dewy, but it does really settle in nicely. Now, because it doesn't offer, there's a little bit extra right there, so I'm going to take that. Since it doesn't offer a ton of coverage, I do like to use a concealer, whereas normally I don't typically use a concealer every day if I don't have, you know, many problem areas. But I'm using the True Match from L'Oreal, just anything, and I'm going over just any areas I might like a little bit extra coverage. I got a new little friend down there. And you know, anywhere you might want just a little bit. And I'm also going in with my fingers with that and just kind of patting that in. And remember, this is just like not a full coverage, you know, I'm going on a date kind of look. This is just it's really hot outside and I want some coverage, but I don't want much. You want to look put together, but you don't want to be like layers upon layers. Okay, so that just offers just a little bit more coverage. And so that is that. And now I'm going in with my CoverGirl and Olay, the Simply Ageless Under Eye Corrector. And using my ring finger, and I'm just going to pat that under my eyes. I have this hair that seems to be somewhere on my face and I can't see it, but I can feel it. So I'm just patting that under my eyes, kind of in the inner tear duct, and I'm also going to take it up on the lid. Just, I've got some veiny lids, and just to kind of even that out a little bit. So you see, so far I'm not really using anything but my fingers. Okay, so that is that look. Let me get that. Now I want to set it. And yeah, so there we are with the under eyes, all that. Now I'm taking my Wet n Wild Color Icon. This is in Reserve Your Cabana, and it says it's a bronzer, but it's more of a highlight. But it actually, to me, is not a good highlight because it doesn't hardly have any shimmer. It just has a little bit of a sheen to it, if you can see it right there. But it's not, to me, a very highlighted highlighter. So I'm just using a big fluffy powder brush, tapping that off, and I'm just setting my whole face with this. It gives me just kind of a glow, but it doesn't make me look oily, and it's so smooth and silky, and I just love it with this look. That is everything, and that is pretty much what I've been wearing for foundation. If you can see all of that. And so yeah, I mean, you still see some imperfections for sure, but it does make me look a little more pulled together and not so without. So I'm gonna keep on going. I'm using my NARS. This is the Duo and the Orgasm Blush and Laguna Bronzer. So I'm going in with that same fluffy brush to the bronzer, and I'm gonna kind of contour, but not really. This is not, you know, I'm not trying to like chisel me out any cheekbones or anything, but I'm just trying to add a little bit of color. So anywhere the sun would naturally hit you, and I'm definitely using it just kind of wherever, because when you're on vacation or in the sun, it kind of hits you everywhere. So down the neck, I find that my neck doesn't usually get tan because I'm like in a chair or on a raft, and like from here to here I'm usually looking down at a magazine or something, so the neck doesn't get exposed to the sun, which is probably good for later in life, but right now it gets a little pasty. So, well, not pasty, but you know what I mean. Okay, so that's just kind of all over color, and you can see it contoured just a little bit, but not much. And now I'm going to use my Duo Fiber that I use for my blush. Go in with the Orgasm. This has a little bit of gold flecks in it, so it's a perfect blush for summer. It's my favorite blush anyway, but for summer it's perfect because the light really reflects. And I'm just kind of, if you see, I'm not really looking what I'm doing because I want it to look pretty natural. I want to have that what I call cute redness, and that's where the sun, you have those little bit of pink cheeks. And so I am putting it on my nose too because I just like that little bit of pinkness. So I know on camera it might look a little bit pinker than it does here in my mirror. But if you want to take a kabuki and just kind of blend everything in, you can, but you don't have to. Okay, so next I am using one thing on my eyes, well, besides mascara, and I'm using my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. This to me is just a universally great color. Put a little bit on my finger, and I'm taking that to my upper lid. And I'm really going to put it just on the actual eyelid. Blend it slightly into the crease, but not a ton. So I'm just kind of patting it on there, if you can see. Then I'm taking a clean finger and kind of rubbing that out, the outline of it, so it kind of smokes it into my crease a little bit without being like over dramatic. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Hi, Connor.
Hi, Mommy. I'm trying to jump in.
You're trying to jump in? Same clean finger. And blend that upward as well. Now I'm not doing anything to my brows in this look because to me brows are fussy and I want this to be completely unfussy. But if you want to fill in your brows, go for it. This is, look, I just got a big glob right there. You can totally customize this to however you want to do. Let's see if I can get that off. There we go. So that is that look. It's very simple, and once it sets, it's not going anywhere. So you can get in the pool and you're good. I'm gonna take a liner brush and put in the, get that on there. Okay, so I'm lining my lower lash line with that same color tattoo. What are you doing, Connor?
Shooting them.
You're shooting them? Well, that's not very...
They're brand new dolls.
They're not going to come back and watch if you shoot them.
I thought they're brand new dolls and a diamond blue.
That's not a gun. That's your visor for your car seat. The window.
It out.
He's 3 and everything is a gun.
I changed it out, Mommy.
Be it he watches cartoons and nothing violent, but he's a boy and everything's a gun. Show him what your gun is. He's turned this visor into an automatic weapon. Go figure. Yes. I have no idea. Okay, so I'm just lining.
I am a king.
Oh, and you're a king. Okay, so I've lined the bottom, and that is that. You can curl your lashes if you want, but my eyelash curler is packed, so I'm not. Okay, so I'm using my Maybelline Rocket mascara, and it is waterproof. Anyway, we'll see how they look without them being curled. Okay, I'm back. Connor had a bathroom emergency. I went ahead and finished my lashes, and I just did 2 coats on the top and 1 coat on the bottom. And now for lips, I'm just applying my Palladio Golden Pink Herbal Tinted Lip Balm. And I love this stuff. It's kind of like, it's a golden pink. It kind of to me is what Orgasm is in a blush, it is in a lip balm. And it feels great. I don't think it has SPF in it, but the Fresh Sugar Lip Balm did, so that's on there too. Okay, so that is that, and I'm going to go and fix my hair, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I hope you like that look. Here is the finish. My hair is finished. I don't really have on jewelry yet, but that's okay. So anyway, this is the look. I hope you liked it. I hope you think it's so easy, because it is so easy, and it really does last. I wore this, like I've said 20 times in this video, I wore this when I was on vacation in South Florida, and I'm taking this to the beach with me this week, and it just really lasts, and it's so easy, and it's so lightweight, and I love it. So I hope you like it too. If you have any questions about any of the products I used or anything at all, please leave it below. I will get back to you. I feel like I've been a little slow getting back to you, some of you lately, but I do everything on an iPad, and my husband has his laptop and he travels, so I find it easier to reply, because I can actually reply to individual comments when I use his laptop. So I try to wait and do it all at one time. So don't think I'm ignoring you, because I am seeing all of your comments, and I will get back to you. Connor's pouting. Happy. It's hard being 3. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, you can also find me at Twitter and Instagram. I'm MoreStyle10 there also, and I do a lot of Instagram posts. So he's so pitiful. He has a hard life, right? Not really.
That's a boo-boo.
Oh, he has a boo-boo. Okay.
It's on my train table.
And you got it on your train table?
I fell off with it.
Why were you on your train table? Okay, I won't make you get into this discussion. Now I have to find out why he was on his train table. He just totally told on himself. Okay, so I hope you like it, and I hope you have a good day, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not. Alright, see you later. Bye.